We use computers, laptops, mobile phones or tabs in our day-to-day professional as well as personal interactions. These devices are supported by a software that allows them to provide a number of basic services. An operating system is the software program that creates the working environment for the computer. It manages all the software installed in the computer as well as the hardware. It is the first program that gets loaded onto a computer's memory when it is turned on. Some common examples of operating systems for IBM-style PCs include Microsoft Windows XP, Windows 7, and Windows 8. All these operating systems are highly recommended for personal computers. There are other operating systems from different vendors that can be used on personal computers too. These include Apple's Mac OS X and various versions of Unix and Linux. Now we shall explore in detail about Windows 8, one of the latest operating systems from Microsoft. In this lesson, you will explore Windows 8, identify the requirements for installation of Windows 8, install Windows 8. When we commence working with any software, it is essential that we familiarize ourselves with the tools of the software. We need to learn what tools are available, where they are located, how they can be used, and how we can modify them to suit our needs. This enables us to work effectively and efficiently with the software and realize its maximum potential. Exploring the Windows 8 environment enables us to build the skills needed to perform more complex tasks on the computers. Windows 8 is the latest version of Microsoft's operating system for computers. The first version of Windows was released way back in 1983 under the name Multi-Tool Word for Xenix systems. Each new version was subsequently released as an update on the last version, keeping many consistent features from the previous versions so that it was not too confusing for those used to the previous version. Windows 7 is an older version of Microsoft's operating system for computers. Windows 8 has been designed to work in two modes: Start Screen and Desktop Tile. Start Screen. Windows 8 Start Screen fills the entire screen with large colorful tiles. The Start Screen is designed as a touch screen, that is, the tiles can be controlled by your fingertip. Some of the tiles display information even before you touch a button. These tiles are constantly updated to show the latest weather, email, Facebook, stock price updates. Windows 8 versus Windows 7. Windows 8 is the latest Microsoft operating system which has been installed on all new Windows computers since the later part of 2012. Windows 8 looks quite different from Windows 7. This is because it is designed to work with touchscreen computers and tablets also. The main differences are: when we log into Windows 8, the first screen we see is the new Start Screen, also known as Metro. The familiar desktop is also there. Instead of icons, the new Start Screen has tiles. We need to click these to open our apps, which is the short for applications. If you can't find a particular tile, you need to right-click the mouse in the space at the bottom of the screen and click All Apps. In Windows 8, we can use apps and programs. Apps open full screen in Metro. Programs open on the desktop just as they did in Windows 7. Additional apps can be downloaded from the Windows Store. Windows 8 comes with an antivirus program called Defender. Apps don't have to be closed by clicking on X, the cross sign, in the corner. Instead, we can just press the Windows key on the keyboard to return to the start screen. Optionally, an app can also be closed by dragging it down from the top of the screen with the mouse, with the left button held down, or with our finger if we are using a touch screen. Windows 8 doesn't have a start menu. Instead, it has a Charms bar, which is used to shut down and use other tools such as search. In Windows 7, we might have used Windows Live Mail for our email, but Windows 8 has a new Mail app. Instead of having separate contacts for email, Skype and social networking, example Facebook, you will find all your contacts together in the new People app. Windows 8 still has a desktop similar to Windows 7. To go to it, we have to click the desktop tile. Traditional programs such as Microsoft Word open on the desktop in the normal way and still have to be closed using the cross sign in the top right-hand corner. Windows 8 includes two versions of Internet Explorer 10. One which opens from a tile on the start screen, and another which looks more like version 9 and opens from an icon on the desktop. In Windows 8, programs can still be pinned to the taskbar by right-clicking the mouse on an icon in the taskbar and choosing Pin this program to taskbar option. Note Windows 8 installation process involves the following steps. Let's understand the details of installing Windows 8. Click on each of the steps to understand more. Windows 8 installation process, System Readiness. We need to check the system readiness before upgrading or installing to Windows 8. To check the system readiness, we need to perform the following steps. Check system compatibility, clean up and optimize hard drive, run system and third-party software updates, back up our computer, save our system drivers, software, and locate the program keys of these software. The first step is to check the system compatibility. The minimum system requirements for Windows 8 are processor 1 GHz or faster, memory 1 GB or GB 32-bit or 2 GB 64-bit, hard disk space 16 GB 32-bit or 20 GB 64-bit, graphics card Microsoft DirectX 9 graphics device with WDDM driver. The second step is to clean up and optimize the hard drive. we need to free up the disk space by uninstalling unused applications, deleting temporary files, log files, and other programs that take up the disk space. We need to disable the Windows system security as well as any existing antivirus software and perform other maintenance tasks to optimize our computer for smooth functioning. This helps the system to work faster during an upgrade. In the third step, we need to run the system and third-party software updates. We need to update our system with the latest system updates, especially the service packs. We need to run the system updates by going to the Windows Software Update. The fourth step is to back up our computer. Taking a backup of our system is the most important step, whether we are doing a clean install or upgrade. Backing up our system on an external media using the built-in utility of Windows helps to create a complete image of the system. We can recover the system data by using the advanced options of Windows 8. In the fifth step, we need to save our system drivers, software, and locate the program keys. We need to ensure that we have the media and the product keys for all our programs. We also need to check whether we have the system drivers, especially the drivers of our network cards. Lastly, we need to run the Windows 8 Upgrade Assistant to check our system for Windows 8 readiness. We can also check the Windows 8 Compatibility Center to manually look up the system software and hardware. The installation options available for Windows 8 are Upgrade Installation, Clean Installation. Upgrade installation can be done by one of the following two methods. Upgrade via ESD, Electronic Software Download. Upgrade by installation DVD. A clean installation is done when we install Windows on a computer by formatting a partition on the hard drive in the Windows setup before we begin the installation. Upgrade via ESD, Electronic Software Download. In this method, the installation is done without using the Windows 8 installation DVD. The Windows 8 setup process is performed or followed by downloading the installation image from the Microsoft Upgrade website http://windowsupgradeoffer.com. An internet connection is needed to use this method. We need to connect to the network to download our file from the web page. To download and install the image file, we can request for assistance from the Microsoft home page or the Customer Center. The upgradation process involves the following steps. We need to download the corresponding OS, that is operating system. The product key automatically appears on the screen. Press Next to start downloading Windows 8. Read and accept the license agreement. Select an installation option from the following options: Windows Settings, Personal Files and Apps, Just Personal Files, Nothing. We can refer to the Installation Options page for detailed information about the different installation options available. The supporting operating system and its retainable items are: Windows 7 maintains Windows settings, personal files and apps. Windows Vista SP1 or higher maintains the Windows settings and personal files. Windows XP SP3 or higher maintains just personal files. When we select an option to install Windows 8, the following options are available. Install now performs the setup process immediately. Install by creating media saves the Windows 8 image to a USB storage device or DVD to install it later. Install later from your desktop closes the current window and stops the setup process. Next, we confirm our selection and press Install to start the upgrade. The system automatically restarts several times during the Windows 8 setup process. We should not perform any other task while the installation process is on and wait until the installation is completed. Upgrade by installation DVD. In this process, an upgrade DVD is used which costs less than the full version and can only be installed on a computer that currently runs Windows. We need to start the upgradation process and follow the steps. Insert the installation DVD into the DVD drive of your PC. The setup.exe file is automatically launched when we insert the DVD. If setup does not automatically run, we need to select the DVD drive and double-click it to run the setup.exe file. Windows 8 setup will start loading. When it is done, we need to press Next to download the most recent update. We need to make sure to perform this process since it installs important updates which are required to install and use Windows 8. Next, we need to enter the product key included in the DVD package. The remaining steps are similar to the ones followed during the upgrade process using the electronic software download method. Clean installation is usually done when we face the following scenarios. When the computer doesn't have an existing version of Windows. When the existing Windows operating system is not working properly. When the existing Windows operating system is infected by malware or spyware. When too many unnecessary programs are installed on the computer installation media, such as a DVD or a USB device. The installation steps are as follows. Use a Windows 8 installation DVD or USB device to boot the computer. The installation process is automatically launched, but if it does not, select the DVD drive and double-click the setup.exe file to run. On the Windows setup page, use the respective drop-down options to enter the following. Language to install, time and currency format, keyboard or input method. Click Next to continue. Click Install Now on the next screen to initiate the setup process. On the License Terms screen, use the vertical scroll bar to scroll down and read the terms. Accept the license terms by checking the I accept the license terms option on the bottom left corner and then tap or click Next to continue. On the Which type of installation do you want screen, tap or click on Custom Install Windows Only Advanced option. It opens the Where do you want to install Windows screen. Select where to install Windows 8 as per the following methods. In method 1, click on Drive Options Advanced first, then click on the partition that needs to be changed. After that, click Format on the formatting option. When format is complete, we click on Next. In method 2, to change the partition size, select and delete all partitions by clicking Delete until only a single unallocated space exists. Press New to configure the primary partition. When the configuration of primary partition is complete, click Next to continue with the installation. The installation process will run by itself for a while, with the computer rebooting once or twice. In the installation process, after system reboots a couple of times, user input is required. User has the option to personalize the user settings. To personalize the computer, the following inputs need to be provided. Pick a color from the available color list. Name the PC. Click on Next to continue. On the Settings screen, click on Customize. On the new screen, click on Yes, turn on sharing and connect to devices. Do not make any changes on the following two screens. Just click on Next to continue. On the third screen, do the following. Locate the slider for left apps, use My Name and account picture, and drag it to the left so that it is off. Locate the slider for Turn on Windows Location Platform so apps can ask users for their location, and drag it to the left so that it is off too. Click on Next to continue. Here we will be creating a local account. On the Sign in to your PC screen, click on Sign in without a Microsoft account. Click on Local Account. On the new screen, type in a username and password. Type in the same password in the Re-enter Password field. This information would be required to log in to Windows. Click on the Finish button. The monitor screen displays some informative animations for a while, and then the Start screen of Windows 8 is displayed for use.